Hey guys, how's it going? It's AdamaSanguine and welcome to Jamaica Plain. Today I'm actually working on this scavenger's house, which is going to be probably done with about 90% QWaPA. For those of you that have seen my videos before and have not checked out Wardy Purdy's videos that he did, the QWaPA is a fantastic tool. Basically, think of it as the pillar glitch and rug glitch in one. And well, basically it's an omnidirectional pillar glitch, any direction. For those on PC, you know that you have place anywhere, but obviously on PlayStation we don't have that. So this is a fantastic little tool, and most of you guys know that I enjoy it most heartily. I refer to it as the father tool, because it's the QWaPA. Anyway, so yeah, this build actually got started kind of by accident. If you guys saw my tweet that I put out on Twitter, I've been working here on Jamaican Pain, Jamaica Pain, Freudian Slip, Jamaica Plain, since I finished up Oberlin Station, and yeah, it's been quite fun. So this build, I made the mistake of scrapping the house that was here, only because I thought I could take a piece of it, but I got the whole thing. So instead of crying over spilled milk and going another save, I decided to, well, I was going to need another house for my people to stay in anyway. And if you guys paid attention to the thumbnail, it actually turned out pretty awesome. So yeah, this one is going to be, well, I recently downloaded, if you saw my other tweet, I recently downloaded the Neon Flats mod from the Creation Club. So shout out to Bloodmeat08, Chris Takahashi, and Eleonora. Because it is a fantastic build. I'm sure there may have been some other people responsible for that as well. Couldn't do this without Bethesda. Yeah, this is a pretty awesome one. So you guys have seen me use these planters before over in Haley's Rest. Check out that build if you're not familiar. But I did use these for a fire pit today, where actually it's going to be using them as standard flower planters. I won't be decorating this build, so no plants or anything going in. But just basically, yeah, just wanted to use and abuse the QWaPA tool for this one. So yeah, this was pretty awesome. Once I raised those foundations up, raised the foundation up, I did realize that I had to bring that up a bit. And yes, I could have done that with a pillar glitch, but with the pillar glitch, you're going to end up having to group select and pull the whole thing up, which I kind of do anyway. But yeah, it was pretty awesome. So obviously I'm using STC STS. The little kitchenette or little dining area there was actually pulled off of another house. I believe it was somewhere on the other store, or from a store on the other side of Jamaica Plain, where you fight some of the ghouls. But yeah, I primarily mostly build the loft that I'm working on, or just finished rather. That one actually, I took a lot of pieces out of that store as well, some of the concrete and brick walls. So STS for the win, huh? Or STC. So yeah, this is a pretty fun one. The pieces that I'm using in here are primarily from USO, just to get my colored pieces. Basically the other part of this build, the other part of Jamaica Plain that I already finished, I was really kind of focusing on the abstract. If you familiar with the abstract paintings that come with I forget how those came into be. But anyway, if you're familiar with the abstract paintings, a lot of different colors, a lot of different shapes, and mashing up. And so that kind of was my muse for this build. You guys have seen me use this little trick before, where I use the second floor shack floors to glitch in the windows. So that works out pretty well. Ended up doing a farmhouse doorway here, and I realized after I got it in there that it was sunk down a bit too low, probably about a good 4 inches down, so caught my head on it. But that's okay. So here's another example what you could do with the QWaPA that you can't do with the standard pillar glitches. Raising an item up once you've already got it set in top of your other items or in your foundation. So pretty awesome. And of course, being able to put those floors pieces together. It's any place anywhere. The smart people, kind of comprehend, I think, what place anywhere is. And if you're not familiar with place anywhere, Well, it's kind of in the name. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Wanted to do it as scrappy as I could, but at the same time get most of the angles correct and make it actually look livable, which is why I'm going to be using a combination of everything here. So probably I've got farm, I've got warehouse, and I've got wood pieces all in here. So yeah, I like how it's going. I wanted to use as much of the different stuff as I could. I got orange, I got green, I got blue, I've got white from the house, and I've got some of this stainless here. USO actually refers to that as silver. I guess it's easier than stainless. But yeah, so here's a good one here. Oops. Yeah, very easy if you don't get the right direction here. And again, you always want to kind of think ahead a little bit, kind of like you're playing chess against yourself, because if you don't remember where that QWaPA tool was when you activate it, very easy to lose it either underground or set it on the wrong side, and then having to go right back around and get it again. But all we gotta do is bring it right back up. Pretty easy. Again, you guys have seen me do this before, and then lower that bound, snap. So yeah, there's a very few snap points when you're actually doing the place anywhere, so you got to be very diligent and having to go back. Of course, it helps to have acrobat legs, so in case you fall, and of course the rocket ring to get up where you need to be. So here's a good example. Could not do this with the pillar glitch because it is up way too high. You could probably stick several pillars together, or maybe use a ladder glitch. But yeah, this makes it so much easier. And we're primarily pretty much done with this. So now we're actually just adding in the second floor. I had a real hard time deciding how I wanted to do it. A lot of storms kept popping through. And of course, again, since none of this was planned, I was just adding pieces as I went, just thinking of what would fit, what would work. A few pieces that I could snap, I did what I could. But yeah, trying to get them in the right place was kind of a pain in the butt. So build order, very important. You guys that have been building for a while, build order, build order, build order, right? So yeah, I had to actually move this wall over because this was attached on the other side, on the left-hand corner over there. But once I got that on that side, that allowed me to snap the other one. So this one, I think we're actually going to be putting this, yeah, this one actually goes toward the church. I actually was kind of like role-playing in my head, somebody staying up here in this little attic or second floor. You know, maybe they just had that little view of the church right outside their window, and that was like their little bit of grace that they got every day. So I thought that was kind of cool. You know, trouble in the wasteland, you know, see the church, gets them going in the morning. And of course, helps them sleep at night, whichever. Pretty cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I think now we're going to go into the warehouse roof set here. And this one I actually kind of contemplated doing the angled roof and just kind of fitting it in. One of the things I did for the main part of this build, so again I won't be showing that in this, but the main build I actually have already gone through, and if you guys saw the little sneaky the hidden, or the, what do they call it, the camouflaged apartment that I did over in Oberlin Station, was basically kind of a test bed that I did for this, because I wanted to see how hard it would be, how easy it would be to cover up all the ribs from the farmhouse and warehouse pieces. And I've actually already gone and done that. I think pretty much the whole entire thing, every place I did, I double built basically, so I've got backs and fronts on every single wall over there. That was quite fun. That took several days. This build here, I'm not doing that just because I was pretty worn out from just going back and forth. But once I did that, it was pretty awesome. Yeah, so I'm looking very much forward to showing you guys that when I'm done. Yeah, I'm just pretty happy that a lot of the pieces were able to snap. I was not expecting that. Nice. So again, I think these are the green walls here. Yeah, green wall. And so we got green metal, green wood. That was kind of a pain in the butt, so we got to go back out and glitch that in again so I can get it from the other side. Again, the QWaPA does like to be on a flat surface when you get it started. Once you get it picked up, you can pretty much go wherever you want, but you can use it as a guide to slide it in and out if you guys are familiar with how to build on your axes, Y and X. So yeah, well, we are coming up pretty much on the end. One of the things I did is I did use the tilt feature. Didn't want to have to make you guys watch that. I think I used an umbrella stand to actually use as a guide. That actually worked out pretty well once I got the angle figured out. If you guys saw my Violetta's trailer base, I think I used the coffee can for that. So yeah, the umbrella stand was a little bigger, easier to manage. Nice. Yeah, so those are actually warehouse pieces that I tilted on their sides just to fill in space, because they were actually tall enough to touch the ceiling where the standard half walls were not. So let's see, get this up here. Yeah, the wall or the ceiling was a little too high, so we had to glitch in this one here. Nice, nice. Yeah, all in all, again, it took about 4 hours total, or at least the video that I had, so approximately 4 hours for this entire build. Yeah, the foundation was a little out there. The ladder was actually in my way. I thought about keeping the ladder, but I thought that would be a little too much in the way there. So let's see, and then we got another farm wall here. I tilted that one up on its side, which that was pretty cool. Yeah, I was so happy how this turned out. It was very nice. This is a fun one. I actually kind of did this by accident. I actually thought about using this a while back, and I completely spaced on it. I thought about using this as just a closet instead of using it as a water closet. You know, I guess that's how it got its name. So now we got indoor and outdoor plumbing all in one. So yeah, they actually made that part of the house. That was pretty cool. So yeah, I thought about using it as a closet, but why not have their own little toilet in here? Nice, awesome. Well, guys, that is pretty much going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, stay tuned for my Jamaica plane build. I am AdamaSanguine. I love you all. I'm out.